See, exercise 21. You look at the first question. What is given? Both of you will respond. 2 sine A, 1 is equal to 0. And A is what? A is an, okay. The meaning of acute angle. Do you know what is acute angle? Yeah, what is acute angle? Very good. The meaning of acute is less than 90. What's the total value of a rectangle? Total value sum of all the angles should be 180. In that, what is angle B? 90. So A and B will be acute, student. Remember, angle A and angle C will be acute. Is B acute angle or right angle? Right angle. It is exactly 90. Anything less than 90, the meaning of less than 90 is 1 to 89 degrees. From 1 to 89, it is acute. Example, if I take 40 degrees, angle A. See, in 180, how much is angle B? 90, right? So subtract 90, students. If you remove 90, what is left? 90. In 90, if angle A is 40, if you subtract 40, what is the value? 50. So angle C will be what? 50 degrees. So from this we have understood in a right angle triangle, any one angle will be 90 degrees. The other two angles will be what? Other two angles will be acute angle. Acute angle. It's a simple concept. Acute meaning is simple, less than 90 degrees. That's it. More than 0, less than 90. Okay, first question. A is an acute angle. Find the measure of angle A. What they have asked here is A, B, C. In this, B is 90 degree fixed. Which angle we need to find, students? No, no. For this question, which angle? Angle A, right? Find the measure of angle A. Where is A? Can you see A is given here? Respond. A is here, so I'll tell you. We just need A, students. A. What happens to minus 1? Shift it to the other side. Minus 1 goes to the other side, becomes plus 1. I don't need this 2. Just keep sin A. Shift all the values to the other side. What happens to 2? How do you solve this question? What's the value of x? Respond. What's the value of x, students? What happens to 2? If it's division, if it goes to the other side, becomes, if it's multiplication, goes to the other side, becomes division. Same way, if I want sin A, what happens to 2? It gets divided. Now, sin I'll keep as it is, student. They're telling us to find the angle of A. What angle should I write here? What are the angles in the trigonometry table? 0 degree, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Both of you will have to write the trigonometry table, right? Okay, now just compare this and you all have to answer. Check the trigonometry table. Sin which degree will give 1 by 2, students? Sin what gives 1 by 2? Very good. 30 gives 1. Compare these two. What is the value of angle A? 30. Which option? First option. Is this clear? Understood how to solve? So have the table with your students. If you don't have, write it. I told you how to write. Complete the first question. We'll try the next. So this exercise is all about comparison. They'll give you certain questions, solve, find the value.
Save you a lot of time and frustration. I will share.
Okay, A is equals to 30. All you completed? Okay. Imagine you get sine C, students. After solving everything, root 3 by 2. Compare. Sine what gives root 3 by 2? Very good. Sine 60 is equals to root 3 by. Then what is angle C? 60 degrees. That is how we have to solve. We'll try the next question. Before solving the next one, remember this concept. A into B is equal to 0. What do you mean by A into B is equal to 0, students? In this equation, if I want to find the angle of value of A, what happens to B? 0 by B is what? 0? Yes. So what's the answer for A? A is equal to 0. If A is equal to 0, what is B value? What will be B value, students? 0 into 0 is 0. B is also equal to 0. This is the meaning. A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. You have to compare. If I write A and B is equal to 2, tell me the value. If I want to find A, 2 divided by B. This one, 2 divided by B. This is A's value, students. If I want to find B in this, how do I find B? See, take this question. What should I write in place of A, students? No, no. In place of what is given? 2 by B into B is equal to, which one gets cancelled? B and B gets cancelled. No, so 2, no, no, ignore this. Just learn the zero rule. We'll do the second one. Look at the second question. What is given? Cos A into cos A minus 1 is equal to what? 0. Find the measure of angle A, students. Where are angle A? And they've given you answer like this: 90 or 0, 90 or and 0, 45 or 90, 45 and 90. I'll explain the difference between or and. First, tell me, where is A given? Is it given for one value or two values? It is given for two values, right? Two values. So what you have to do is take this is equal to 0. Look here, cos A is equal to 0, and split this into two parts. What is the other question we have? Cos A minus 1 is equal to 0. The second one, tell me cos of which value will get 0. Check the trigonometry table. Equal to 0. But this question we need to solve. Cos A minus 1 is 0. What happens to minus 1? It goes to the other side, become plus 1. First step. Second step. Cos of what value will give 1, students? Cos of what gives 1? Cos 0 degree gives 1. So what are the two answers we have? Cos 90 and cos 0. So this answer A is equals to, see, compare this. A is equals to 90 and A is equal to what? 0 degree. So yeah, both are the answer. Both are the answer. Both 90 degree and 0 degree. You have to split and solve it. Split. No, no. The answer is one, students. Or the reason is, first complete this. I'll tell you. So for this, the answer is A can be 90 degrees or A can be 0. You can't put and students. The reason you can't put A is 90 and A is 0 both at a time. You can't put A both the values. Okay, you can put only one value at a time. You can either put 90 degree or which one? Cos 0 degree. The meaning of this is I can write like this. Cos in place of A I can write 90 degrees into cos 90 degree minus 1. Or I can put A is equals to 0. Cos 0 degree into cos in place of A 0 degree minus 1. If you solve both, you'll get 1 as the answer. I mean 0 as the answer. So it is option 1. Or option 1. Completed? Both of you understood? How to solve? Yeah, try the third one, students. What is given third one? Tan to the power of 4 minus 1 is equal to, I mean A minus 1 is equal to 0. So which one I have to shift the other side? It becomes plus 1. Now I'll ask you a question. X square is equals to 4, students. I don't need square. I just need x. What happens to square if it goes to the other side? Square root. Very good. So square root of 1. Remember this, square root of 1 is 1. What is the cube root of 1? It is 1. What is fourth root of 1? Fourth root of 1 is also. So you take any root, students. The answer is 1. In the same way, I just need tan A value. What happens to this 4? If it goes to the other side, fourth root of 1. So the answer is 1. Now think and answer. Compare left hand side, right hand side. Tan of what value will give 1? Tan of what degree? Very good. And 45 is 1. So what is angle A? 45. Which option is that? Option C, 45, students. Option C is second one, 45 degree. If 2 into sine is given 1 by 3 and 3 goes to the others, 1 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2. 3 twos are 6. Okay, fine. Complete this. First complete, we'll do the next one. Completed, done. A is equals to 45 degrees, students. 45 is the answer. It is this the reverse of the, this is exercise 21E. It is then the opposite of exercise 21C and D. We are just finding, we're using the reverse formula to just find the answer. Look at D, students. 2 into sine 3a minus 1 is equal to 0. We need to find just sine a. Which number you have to shift first? Both of your answer. Always start with, it becomes plus 1. Sine 3a, you keep it as it is. Before sine, what happens to 2? Divided by 2, right? Respond, it gets divided by 2. Fine. Now we have sine 3a, students. Sine 3a. If I write sine a, ignore this 3. Sine a, which one gives half? Sine of which one gives? Yeah, sine 30 degrees is, yeah, sine 30 is how much? 1 by 2. Okay, sine 30 is equals to 1 by 2. I'll keep sine 3a as it is. Okay, 1 by 2, students. So which formula is this? Which trigonometry ratio are we using? Sine, right? Use sine table and tell me sine 1 by 2. Which one gives 1 by 2? Sine 30. So in place of 1 by 2, what can I write? In place of 1 by 2. Can I write sine 30 degrees? So I'm just replacing this, right? Sine 30 degrees, left hand side and right. Now these two can get cancelled. Sine and sine are same, it get cancelled. We have 3a is equals to 30 degrees. Therefore, what is a? 10. A is equals to 10 degrees. A is not 30, A is 10 degrees. We have 3 into 10. Just a minute. 3 into 10 is 10, 30 degrees. Yes. So if I give you a question like this, students, I'll tell you to find the answer. See, I'll give you like this. How do you solve this question? In place of A, what should I substitute? 10. So sine 3 into 10 is how much? Sine 30. How much is sine 30? 1 by 2. See, literally we are going the opposite direction now. A is equals to 10. I'll explain again. So when sine 3a is given, keep sine 3a as it is, off. We are using sine here, students, sine 3a, or if I take tan 4a. Okay, let me take tan 4a. I'll give you tan 5a. Let me take tan 5a, students. Tan 5a is equals to 1. Tell me, keep tan 5a as it is. Which formula are we using here? Which trigonometry ratio? Tan. Tan what gives 1, students? Tan what gives 1? 45. So in place of 1, what should I write here? Tan 45. This tan and tan will get cancelled. Okay, so what you have to compare? 5a is equals to, yes, a is equal to, yeah, 45 by 9 is how much? 9 degree. Okay, let us cross check. A is equals to how much? 9 degree. Solve this question. They asked us to find tan 5a. A is equals to 9. We'll check the answer, students. What is 5? What I have to substitute in place of 5? A. 9. So what is 5 into 9? Okay, what is tan 45? What is tan 45? Are we getting 1? This is the question I gave in the beginning, right? Yeah, this is how we solve. Yeah, this is how we'll solve. Just replace the value. Even the first one we should have done in this method. Look at, if you're getting confused, I'll just quickly tell you the first one. 2 sine, how did we solve this? 2 sine a minus 1 is 0. Be quick, respond. 2 sine a is equal to, Sin A is equals to what happens to two students? One. Okay, sorry. This is how we are supposed to do, not the first one which I taught. Which trigonometry ratio are we talking about? Sin. What value of? Yes. So look at sin A. I'll rise as it is. In place of half, what should I write? Sin third. Which two gets cancelled? Sin and sin. And if you have a doubt, why does it get cancelled? Look at, I'll tell you why we cancel. If I want to find A, what happens to this sign? If it goes to the other side, it gets divided. Are they getting cancelled? Right? So you don't have to write this extra step, students. Don't write. If you want, you write it or just cancel directly. What is A value? 30. Sorry, this is how we are supposed to do it. Make a note. First question, make a note like this. Replace, erase it. Sorry, replace, cancel it. Completed, both of you? Okay. Third one. Hereafter, we'll be doing it like this, students. Like this. This is the actual way. So which one we did? Try the D one. D is what we did, right? Okay. Complete D, students. D we got 10 degrees. Try solving D. We'll start E. Once you complete D, try even E. There is square shifted to the other side becomes square root. Try E as well. E question. E is also done. Okay. Andrea, not Andrea. Alia, did you try E? Okay, complete. Complete. Yes, so let me explain. Okay, you all tell me 3 tan square a minus 1. Keep 3 tan square a. Which one you have to shift? Plus 1. Then bring down this 3. What do you get? 1 by 3. I don't need tan square. I just need tan a. What happens to square root? Square. It goes to the other side and becomes root, right? What is the square root of 1, students? You're right, 1. What is the square root of 3? It's like this, right? Root 3. Tell me, by using tan, which value of tan gives root 3? Very good. So what should I replace this? Tan a is equals to, instead of 1 by 3, I have to write tan 30. Tan and 10 gets cancelled. A is equals to 30. A is equals to 30. Is it clear? Okay, solve the following equation for it. If all simple question. Try this, students. Try all 4 questions. Try the first 2 or else. Try the first to find the value of a. Oh, have you completed? First 2 questions, students. Let me solve this. Okay. I want you all to unmute and answer. Second main first one. 2 sine A is equals to 1. What happens? This 2, 1 by 2. We are using sine. Compare with sine. Sine, which one gives 1 by 2? Very good. Sin 30° give 1 by 2. A is equal to 30°. Next question. What happens to two students? Cos 2A is equals to which value of cos gives 1 by 2? Check cos 1 by 2. Which value? 60. Cos gets cancelled. 2A is equals to 60. A is equal to, yes, 30 is the answer. Sorry, 30 degrees is the answer. Next, it's the same student. Almost all the question. Only thing you should know which one to divide, which one to multiply. Sin 3A is how much? Okay. Now one question. In before root, is there any value, student? Before sign, is there any value? No. So there's nothing to divide. One more thing. After sin 3A, is there any value? No, no, no. After sin 3, before is equal to. Is there any value here? Like plus 2, minus 2. So can we shift anything? Is anything required to shift? No. This 3 you cannot shift, students. Remember, this 3 you cannot shift. Keep it in bracket. We cannot shift it. Tell me sin what gives 3 by 2? Root 3 by 2. Very good. Sin and sin gets cancelled. 3A is equals to 60. A is equal to 20 degrees. Try the sixth one, fourth one. Will you try all this question? All the understood what I explained now? Which one to shift? Which one to keep as it is? Okay. Try the fourth one and top fifth, sixth, seventh. I'll write the fourth one here. Wait, let me write the fourth one. Sec 2A is equal to 2. Sec 2A. Tell me the last answer. What is sec 2A? Keep this 2A in bracket. Sec, which one gives 2? Use sec table, students. Which one gives 2? 30 or 60? It's not 30. Check properly, Alia. Sec 60 is equals to 2, right? In place of 2, what should I write? 60. Sec and sec gets cancelled. 2A is equals to 60. A is equal to what? Yes, the Alia, the answer is 30°. Okay. Try the next one. So I'll give you 2 minutes time. Fifth, sixth, seven, eight. Try 6, 7, 8. Other things I'll give for homework. You can try it. It's the same. Hello. Yeah, Ranjith. Yeah, tell me. Yes, 37. Both of you will remember rational and irrational, whatever we have done. Fine. So this Saturday, yeah, Saturday I'll give rational, irrational, and entire trigonometry. Okay, fine. Let Alia complete. I'll discuss. Okay. Which one I have to divide, students? For fifth question. Yeah, first main one is equals to 1 by, which one gives 1 by root 3? Tan 30, right? 30. A is equals to how much? Okay, next. Yeah, tan 3A. Which one gives 1, students? Very good. 45. Tan and tan gets cancelled. 3A is 45. A is equals to 45 divided by 3. Very good. 15 degrees. Okay, 15 degrees. Next question. Third main, students. Look at third main. Calculate the value of A. Sorry, seventh question, right? Seventh is seventh one. First main, seventh one. 2 sine 3A is equals to 1. What is sine 3A? Okay, sine 3A, keep this in bracket. Which one gives 1 by 2? Sine 3A is equals to, A is 30, A is equals to 10 degrees. Next question. Eighth one. Root 3 cot 2A is equals to 1. We'll keep cot 2A. Which one you have to divide? 1 by root 3. I'll take this in bracket. Cot what gives 1 by root 3 students? Yes. In place of 1 by root 3, right? Cot 60. Compare both. Cot gets cancelled. 2a is equals to 60. A is equals to 30 degrees. Very completed. Shall we do the next one? Okay, I'll do one. I want you to do second, third, fourth, fifth for homework students. Clear? And only the first question. See, I gave an example. If a into b is equals to 0, compare both with 0. What you have to take, a is equals to 0 and b is equals to 0. This is the concept when two equations are given. Look here. Sin a minus 1 into 2 cos a minus 1 is equals to 0. How many values are given, students? Sin, cos, or both? We have two values, right? Sin and cos. So to split this into two questions, take sin a minus 1 is equals to 0. First question. Second one, 2 cos a minus 1 into 0. Complete it. Tell me the value of a. So there are two values, students. Cos and sin. Split into two parts. This separate question. Think as a separate. Sin a is equals to 1. Which one gives 1? Yeah, sin 90. So what is a? 90. Try the next one. Yeah, try cos, students. Okay, cos of what gives 1 by 2? 60 degree. Cos 60. What is angle A? Okay, now are the values same or different? Sin and cos are same or different? Different. Remember this, whenever different values are given, we put and. Okay, we put and. So if to write A is equals to 90 degrees and A is equal to what? 60 degrees. What they have asked us to find, if calculate the value of A. Okay. When do we use or? Previously we did a question, students. When do we use or? When both are same. Can you see both in first main B? What are both the values? Same or different? First main B, students. Look at this question. First main B. Same or different? If they're same, what you have to use? And or or? Or. Remember that. Write it. If they're different, use and, students. For different, use and. For same, use or. Other questions are same. Will you try the second one? Will you try the second one now? Yeah, try the second. The remaining three for homework. Last question. Others, how many questions are there? Mostly tomorrow we'll complete this exercise. Okay, Alia completed. Are the values same or different, students? Both are different, right? So tan A minus 1 is equals to 0. First part. What's the second part? Yes. Cosec 3A minus 1 is equals to 0. Tan A is equals to 1. What's the value of A? Tan and tan gets cancelled. A is equals to 45. This side, cosec 3A is equals to 1. Tell me cosec which one gives 1, students? Very good. Cosec 90 is 1. Right? 30 degrees. So I have to write, sorry, not 90. I have to write cosec 90, students. Cosec and cosec gets cancelled. 3A is equals to 90. Right? So what's the answer for A? A can be 45 degrees and 30. If both are same. In the same way, complete this, students. Total 3 questions are left. Can you all see these 3 questions? Uh, Try to do that. Try to do and send it. We'll complete this. 4th main, 5th main, 4 to 8 mains. Okay. We'll complete this exercise tomorrow. Is it clear? Both of you understood? Yeah, just because it is holidays, I'm doing it slowly. Trigonometry almost more than 1.5 month we are doing, right? We have taken a lot of time. In between, Alia was absent. Sometimes Andrea. Yeah, continuously we couldn't do, students. Just because holidays, I'm doing it slowly. Once your school starts, I won't take within 1 week, 1 chapter you have to complete. Fine. So even you all have to do, students. Homework you're not sending. Try these 3 questions and send it for homework. Tomorrow we'll complete this exercise. Fine. That's it for today. Same time. Attend at what time did you all attend?